Hello and welcome back to our adventures in Westeros. Last time we were looking at a negative popular opinion modifier on Riverrun, which I thought I could get rid of by raiding overseas. Now, thank you to the person in the comments who has confirmed to me that that is a mechanic in the base version of the game. In the base version of the game, if you raid, it will get rid of that modifier. However, it doesn't work in this mod. So, how are we going to get rid of it? Well, the answer is, it's already gone. And you might be wondering, how did that happen? Well, I believe the revolt we had basically reset it, because when we had the revolt, we were in a war, therefore we were no longer at peace, therefore it got reset. So it's currently only -4, and we still have 91 popular opinion, so we've got a very long time before this becomes a problem now, so no longer is that an issue. Great. What is an issue for us? Well, you might say factions. We got a powerful faction or a dangerous faction here. Surely that's an issue. Well, no. No, it's not an issue. Because this line, this little dotted line, is ahead of this bar, which means that this is simply a reloading the game bug, and upon waiting a month, this faction should be less strong, in theory. So that's also kind of not an issue, and that's fixed. So that's good. So now what are we going to do? Well, are any factions going to rise up? Well, if we have a look here, can't join a faction, can't join a faction, can't join a faction, can't join a faction, can't join a faction for 2 reasons. You're underage, so you could join a faction when you become 16, but otherwise, can't join a faction. So, that means that we've got at least 3 years until this person can join something, so we've got 3 years to do, well, pretty much whatever we like. So I think we might look at expanding the Riverlands. We have lots of wars we can declare. I don't know what wars are worth doing, but we have a lot of wars. Oh yeah, someone also said that these guys had taken over the... oh yeah, wildlings have taken over a bit of the wall. You're right. They've taken over Bone Harrow. Oh wow. In fact, wait a second. These aren't wildlings. These are Ironborn. Okay, whoa, okay, so what's happening here with this? Where were we? Yeah, so this guy held it. Arnulf held it. At which point, Lady Ursula Freeborn decided that she would come and take it. Huh. Interesting. Who was her parent? Parent was Lord of Scatterchain down here. Yeah, so actually, it's not the wildlings who have taken the wall, it's the Iron Islanders who have taken the wall. Well, that is wild. Okay. Interesting. So, anyway, I was just curious, because one of the wars that we can declare is against the wall. In fact, we have many, many different wars that we can declare. It also looks like we can declare a war against pretty much everybody else, so yeah, we should just have a look around and see who we want to pick a fight with. We could potentially expand into the Crown Lands if we wanted to. This is probably our easiest way to pick a fight. We expand into the Crown Lands, we can start reducing his power that is separate from our power very easily. We could also aim for someone like the Vale or Lannisters or the Reach or the North, but they're all a little strong. These guys are not that strong. I don't know. Maybe I want to start taking this land, get ourselves an easier way over to Bravos. Yeah, I wonder if there's any land that just makes sense for us. Also, yeah, sorry, did I look at Harrenhal before? Yeah, I don't know if we want it. I was just kind of curious. No, I think we're fine. Because I think it's a ruin that you have to build up. So I forgot what the mechanic was in this one. I think in CK2 it was a ruin that was kind of just generically owned, and then this one is owned by a specific person. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Could go for something like Rook's Rest. Start moving our way along here. Maybe. Is there anyone here who's unallied? No, they all have an alliance. Rook's Rest. Do I have a reason to declare war? No, I don't. Oh, okay. I thought I had a reason against everyone. Ah, so what are my reasons to declare war? So I have a reason against you. So you are Massey's Hook. Lord Allen's claim. Oh, I just have claimants in my court. Oh, I thought we had the Conquest, Casus Belli. Ah, no, I just have claimants all over the place. So I could potentially declare against Massey's Hook. Okay. What have I got against you? I've got my claims on the Reach. Ah, for this title, for Dunsbridge. Oh, and for the High Lordship of Old Town. I forgot we had a claim on the High Lordship of Old Town. Huh. Interesting. Could potentially take that. I mean, we did put him in power in the first place, and now he's known as the Corrupt. Lord Dillon's claims. Lord Hollis's claims. And Hayden Offering's claims. Oh no, maybe it makes sense to press our claims on something. What allies do you have? You have no allies. Okay. He has no allies because these are all his vassals? Yeah, I think so. They do rather seem to be only your vassals. You got 3 more. I think they're all your vassals. Yeah, maybe I take that from the Reach. Huh. That's an interesting idea. I kind of like that, actually. Right. Let's wait a month. Let's let everything sort itself out. Get rid of this dangerous faction and maybe go to war for the Reach. Let's see. Okay. So is this faction... Oh, okay. No, this faction is actually dangerous. No. Okay. So, now it's recalculated everything. It is actually dangerous. So, how are we going to fix this? You can pardon criminals as well. I don't think any of them are people we need to pardon right now. Seeing if anyone's close to, like, not being that committed to the faction. Maybe you. Have I sent you a gift? No. I could maybe send you a gift. No, I have already sent him a gift. I'm missing where it is on the list then. Received gift. Ah, it's at the bottom. Okay. You, I think I've already sent you stuff. Yeah. Everyone seems kind of committed to the faction, unfortunately. These guys are within the Duchy of Riverrun. Yeah, so they can't push you out. Captain Hugo is just some random person who accepted this, so that's why it's now strong enough. It's because this guy has accepted joining the faction. Then we have you. Illsfield is also part of Riverrun. Can I get you to just leave? I could probably ask you to leave, right? Or negotiate a settlement. I think I might expel him. Yeah. Let's expel Adventurer. See how this goes. Right. The other thing we could do is potentially try and get friendships with some of the remaining members of this faction. Oh, wait a second. So that did weaken it. So now it's not strong enough. Aha. Well, that worked. Okay, just asking him to leave forced him to leave the faction. And now it's strong enough. So I could pick someone like Ormond Dari and try and get him to be our friend. Like go hold an event over here and invite him or something. What kind of events could I do? Could I do a hunt? Maybe do a hunt over in Lightford. Yeah, I could do something like that. Although I can't hold a hunt for 7 months. Okay. I could hold a feast and have him be invited as a guest of honor. Yeah, maybe we do a feast in Riverrun. We make our honorary guest. Well, first of all, let's just sort the guests a little bit here. Take out potential friends. Take out liege. Take out fellow vassals. They're not getting invited. Yeah, that's fine. Take out potential lovers. Take out adventurers. Tributaries. No, vassals we want in. Confederates. Suzerain. Okay. I don't think that those removed anything, because I don't think there are any of those, so that's okay. Court guests are uninvited. Cool. So I want to get you. Yeah, I want you to be my honorary guest. So Ormond Dari. That's fine. Honorary guest is going to be Ormond. Wonderful. our goal is going to be to befriend Ormond. Cool. Let's do that. We're going to have a relatively okay dish thing there. Well, we're just going to have like no cost dishes, but we're going to have maximum number of courses for the opinion gain. Yeah. Don't need to make haste. Let's start a feast. Let's get him here. Right. Well, we're waiting for Lord Ormond, and we're seeing if he will actually arrive. Hey, he's traveling here. Fantastic. That's what we like to see. My son's opinion of me was swayed. It's good. He's now here. I don't know if I've ever held a feast with an honoured guest that I was trying to do something like this for, but anyway. Loyalist faction's now gone, which isn't so good. Yeah, that means they won't join our side, unfortunately. Alright. Oh, wait a second. There is a fugitive in the Riverlands, but I think it's because he's traveling outside the Riverlands, right? Yeah, he's just struggling to actually travel outside the Riverlands. That's not like a real issue. That's just it takes a while to travel, and you only get 3 months. So, all right, we've been in the same situation. Cheery gathering. Welcome, friends. The high table breaks. The great table seating the upper nobility on the dais gave a loud crack, and a moment later it gave in under the weight of food and gilded decoration. As my most distinguished guest and I had to be fitted in among the lower nobility, I ended up close to my vassal Lord Ormond. Lord Alan took it poorly, however, and told everyone it was a grave injustice to be seated with lords and ladies barely better than commoners. Acting quite the opposite, Lord Glendon displayed grace and humility among his lessers. Ormond and I ended up talking all evening and agreed it should not be the last time we feasted and laughed in each other's company. Hey, we're now friends with him. Wonderful. That should kill that faction. Invest in a bank. No, I've got other things to do, but that's interesting that that's now available to us again. Okay. Let's go back to the faction page. So actually, that did kill the faction slightly, but there's still more people in it. Are you at my feast? No. Lord Ardos is at my feast, I think. So Lord Ardos, you're going to be my friend now. I'm now going to attempt to befriend Lord Ardos. Let me just have a look at this. Yes. That's okay. Right. There's a new successor to the Burning Lands. Oh, does that mean Naila died? Oh no. Yeah, she died. Of what? She was murdered. Oh, good. In my house. I did everything I could ensuring that Braxton and Abel would be as far from each other as possible. It was not enough, and now they have come to blows in the middle of my feast. Alright, we'll talk about it later. Friendship. Made this guy like me, but we are not friends. Stomach rumbling. It's taken much of the evening to get myself close to Lord Ardros without making it feel forced. After all, the best friendships are natural, and I want him to think this is spontaneous. The man picks at his food, pushing a few small morsels around a greasy wooden plate. It's all a bit heavy, isn't it? This course, the course before that, the course before that, and the next one too. So much rich food all in a row. What we really need now is some innovative palate cleanser. Then say it was a poor choice. You do realize this is my feast, or switch the subject to something less contentious. Yeah, let's agree. He's become our friend. Wonderful. So that faction got another person out of it. We're trying our best. Lord Dylan of Harrenhal appears to be here. Okay, my new goal is to befriend Lord Dylan. Wonderful. Mutual spirits. Jimena has got increased opinion of us. Okay. The dilemma. The feast is dwindling down, and I find myself deep in conversation with my dedicated vassal, Master Rob. He inquires about my opinion on the blessings of family, a subject he is deeply interested in himself. We'll say we're interested. It fascinates us. Okay. Also, are you yeah, you appear to be yet another yet another one of these. Oh, I made another friend. In yet another one of these adventurers I'm going to expel for joining a faction against me. Right. A toast to Lord Ormond, so you get highly esteemed. Let's guess the Swain of the Hour. You're all very welcome for my hospitality. Well, he is the guest of honor. We will, yeah, say a toast to him. Wonderful. And now, the celebration has ended. We got some experience in Legendary Reveler, although we're already maxed out there. We get Great Banquet for 5 years on Riverrun. Burning Landskin Glory. And we got Opinion of every non-courtly vassal attending. Nice. Finish the feast. So, let's have a look at this faction here. We got a few people out of it, but there's still a few people in it, unfortunately. These are all people in Riverrun, I think. Well, are you in the Duchy of Riverrun? You are. Ah. Yeah, you're definitely in it as well. We have 3 forks here. These guys... Oh, you want to leave the faction. Okay, so that guy's going to leave the faction. That's good. So this one's going to leave. That gets us an extra 9% back. Let's wait for him to leave it. It says that he will leave the faction. Therefore, he will leave the faction. I really need him to do that, though. Till death do us part? Oh, no. How can a heart endure this kind of pain without breaking? It cannot be possible, yet here I am, my heart beating on while yours is gone. Oh, Ansen, my songbird, life will not be the same without you. My husband is dead. Ansen Appledore has died. That now means my son has left our court, right? Or he should leave our court to go to this one down here, although he hasn't actually left our court, which is weird. Anyway. Yes. Okay. Hey, that person left the faction. Great. The reason I wanted them to leave is that some of their faction commitment is due to like the number of people in the faction. So getting people to leave is always good. Could send you guys some money, I suppose. Would that get any of you out of the faction? Probably not. And it costs quite a lot. I negotiate an alliance with my son. I will use my hook on my son to secure that alliance. Alright. We're widowed, right? That means you can't marry again. Let's see here. Widowed. Yes, okay, may not marry for now. Also, this thing, I just want to have a look at it. So we're at level 1 social connection. I forget what actually gives you anything in these. I might have looked at it at one point. Anyway, we're getting some bonuses. No popularity amongst peers. No slander from rivals. Okay. That's fine. There's a loyalist faction there for a liege, but nothing else. Okay. I can demand payments of people. My daughter, I'll demand payment just while we're here. Right. Yeah, this faction's a little annoying. Love sweet remembrance. My dear Ansen, shuffled off this mortal coil. What I would give for just one more day with him. My halls feel empty, yet must tarry in this place. Perhaps the sadness will dull with time. Alright, Lord Tomard would like to come in and give me some renown and some money. That's nice of him. Faction's just like a little too strong. Figure out what we could do to get it to go away. Just like go away for a little bit. I guess I just have to try and make someone my friend. I guess I could go for a hunt with one of them, right? So that's probably available now. Yes, okay. So, if we have a look at the hunter trait, we need to do some more Venator hunting. Do you want to maybe try and become friends with this guy? He's about to die, right? Realistically, that guy's about to die. Let's try and become friends with Dylan Went. So I'm going to hold a hunt in Harrenhal. If I can. I'm trying to make it easy for him to be there. Well, yeah. And hold it in Harrentown, which has hunting grounds. Let's do that. We're then going to make it max there. I actually don't need the prestige there. I need to change the guest list first, so we're going to uninvite a whole bunch of people. There we go. And then we're going to invite vassals. Specifically you, and you would go there. Aha, fantastic, because he expects to arrive in time. Alright, and then my goal is to befriend that guy. Right. Let's go. We're now heading over here to do a hunt. Right, make camp. Lord Dylan has arrived. This guy's now a fugitive in the Riverlands, but that's okay, he's probably leaving. I'm going to seek the stag here. See how this goes. A moment to talk. Waiting for word from the scent hounds, the party rests in a shaded copse. Dylan stands not far off. This is my chance to impress him. Lord Dylan, how are you? It's not often we get a chance to talk, I open informally. He seems surprised, but not hostile to my conversation. So I can appeal to his social side. There's nothing better than a good hunt. I do pity the poor animals. I'd rather be doing something useful. Or well-managed forest spills forth with the drowned god's gifts. Let's say to tame and fly a raptor is to truly live. Okay. He didn't like that. Oh no. Wildflowers. I'm going to try and get the pressed rose and the 300 experience. Did I get the 300 experience? I got the rose, so I must have got the 300 experience. I can destroy that and get 80 gold for that one. That must mean we're very close to a new thing here. Yes, very, very close. Wonderful. Back into this. Lying in wait. Let's attempt to ambush the stag. This guy's caught in a trap. This is Braxton, the incompetent hutter. Well, I'm not going to leave him behind, so my men will take you back. And the hunt failed. Oh no! We did not manage to become friends with Lord Dylan, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately that did not work. Okay. Well, we made our way back. Make our way back. The trodden path. Right, we'll take another path around the ants. My son was not swayed by my swaying of him. That's okay. How's the faction looking? Still kinda there. Yeah, unfortunately, it's still kinda there. Which is very difficult to get this last little bit. Alright. I could hold a funeral for my friends. I don't know if that's going to really do very much, but we might as well hold a friend. Oh, for my husband. Yeah, let's hold a funeral for my husband. We're going to manage the guests here. I'm not going to invite my liege or fellow vassals. Or nearby adventurers, potential friends. I don't know even if we want to invite our son, but I feel like we should. There we go. Let's do that. And then I'm going to befriend Lord Dylan. Let's go. We're going to do a max funeral. Right. Wonderful. Now we will wait for everyone to arrive. I'm assuming our son is going to take the longest. I'm assuming Gwain's going to turn up. Yeah, he's going to take the longest because he's really far away. Fair enough. Okay. Ooh, what's this? It would sound like something was happening, but I guess nothing happened. Alright. I will not be threatened. Or waits for no woman. Funeral will continue. Wait, is Dylan even at the funeral? I guess not. The funeral will continue. Who am I at war with? Just these guys. Okay. Who's in charge? I think you're in charge, so I kind of want to raise them here and then go over this way. Okay. I think that seems reasonable. I guess I'll raise them in Riverrun, probably, then. Let's go. Scheme at court. Lord Eddard is scheming against my captain. I'll let everyone know. Right. Raised a huge number of troops. And I will let Argrave run the army until the funeral is over. Did we get allies in this one? Oh yeah, everyone who didn't join the faction is an ally on this one. That's good. Right, attack. Defeated another 8,000. Gonna head down this way now. Heavenly delights. My life was reaffirmed by the feast we're having at the funeral. Alright. Mortal youth. Lady Paramount Tansy, what happened to Ansem? Why is everyone sad? And say, do not worry yourself, child, or he's in the watery halls now. Say he's in the watery halls now. She was comforted and didn't get existential dread. Wonderful. Do I want a round of drinks? Sure. That sounds good. Okay. We're winning yet another battle. I can attack in here. Am I taking a river crossing? No. Okay. Oh, we'll attack in here. I have a new Landless Smith, as I guess our previous one died. Yes, unfortunately he did. We need a new Castellan as well. I actually probably should have had a new Castellan earlier. I guess it can be you, and you're going to give me... Oh yeah, you're going to give me a stewardship one. And you get me stewardship plus stewardship lifestyle experience. Wonderful. Okay. I acquired a blooded blade, which is not very good. Captured some enemy combatants. They killed some of our side. Clear these out. We now need a new admiral. A new admiral is going to be... Do I have any powerful... Well, I guess I could wait until the thing's over. And then assign people. Right. Call in house members. I don't need to do that. Stewardship perk. Let's grab fearful troops. It means that our men-at-arms cost us less per dread, and we have a lot of dread right now. Oh, we have 35. It's reasonable. It costs 17% less. Are we capped? Yes. Okay. So we want to... Oh, apparently we're sieging here. That's fine. We'll finish this siege here then. We'll think about where to go. How's the funeral going? 1 day till it ends, apparently. Alright. Over here. Attack. Dust to dust. So we gain a huge amount of legitimacy and piety. And now we're attacking. My daughter Mali has given birth to our granddaughter, who is stupid. Alright. We've arrived back home. The funeral is over. And we can now take over our army once the battle is over. Battle is now over. We'll take over. Head up here. Siege. Wonderful. My lady, my son and heir, Lord Gawain, has ended all conversation with you. Oh. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Doesn't want to be our pal. Right. Help our vassal with the siege here. Well, ally and vassal. Let's head down here. Beat them up. Yes, now they're getting crushed. Nice. Central proposal. Wherever I go, my son-in-law Morris is sure to follow. That look in his eyes, the words on his lips, I know exactly what it is he's after. Alright, I'll keep him close. Very close. He wrote me a poem. I'm not going to read the poem. That's fine. He has seduced us, apparently. At least temporarily. Okay. I lost the level of devotion. I'm assuming because somebody found out. Not entirely sure, but we lost the level of devotion. That's all we need to know. Let's head up here and siege. 13 days left. Offer military assistance. No. I think I'm okay. Head down here and help with the siege. You go to the next place. Well, actually, you're gonna go over here. Siege. I was kind of hoping you'd siege the original place, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. That is 91%, otherwise known as 100% war score. And we're going to enforce our demands. Right. That's all okay. Clear this out, and with that, the Liberty War is over. We will disband our army. We now have a bunch of people in prison. We have 49 people in prison. Wow, that's quite a lot. Is that disease really in our lands? Oh yeah, this one's actually in our lands. Okay, so we're gonna enter seclusion. Yeah. And we're gonna isolate the capital. Okay. We have a lot of prisoners who can be ransomed. We can do a lot of things with them. But I think for now, what we're going to do is we're going to end the episode. We're going to deal with the prisoners next time, and then we're going to look at the Reach, because we really think that we should be able to take both Old Town and potentially Dunsbridge, which is now where my son is. Yeah, I think we should try that next time. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.